Hey everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, right guys, with another segment of my show. This time it's called Panda's Convention News, where I talk about anime, gaming, Comic-Cons, and more for, convention updates, news, anything and everything. I'll try to do it here, and of course it'll mostly concentrate on US-based conventions. I will probably talk about international ones, but, let's see how it works. So now the key update here. A new convention is coming right out of the gates called Emoti-Con. And I'm pretty sure some of you might have heard it, but for all the wrong reasons, because it is actually another convention that's already established itself in New York City, which is totally not what this convention is going for. So Emoti-Con, this Emoti-Con here, I know it gets kind of confusing, is rising from the ashes of DashCon, which we all know is to be the Tumblr convention that failed horribly, being one of the worst conventions of 2014 and possibly of all time. Darwin is calling you guys up, seriously, because it was that bad. But the only good thing that really came up from it was internet meme, which, the ball pit is hilarious. So Emoti-Con, the staff, I've read on Nerd and Tie, Nerd and Tie, that they want to distance themselves from the name DashCon because it brings a lot of bad PR and press, so they decided to call it Emoti-Con regardless of the fact there's already another one out there, and they said on their website they're not affiliated with that or anything else. The interesting thing is that they already have a date for it and have, what this convention is going to be about, which is an internet fandom convention of Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, and 4chan, which is actually pretty interesting. Something like this I can definitely see happening, but, because of, what it came from is just very questionable. Now, this convention has already been dated for next year from June 19th to the 21st in Indianapolis Convention Center, which they are taking reservations right now for badges, which as of right now, 3-day badges are $40. The thing to know about this convention is they on the website here that they are going to be announcing a guest list this month. They already have some basic information up. They are, it's basically, this is a new thing, and they are desperately going to try to distance themselves from DashCon. But again, it's interesting because people who invested money and time into DashCon, as well as pre-regging for next year, what will happen to their tickets? Because technically, this is a different convention. Will they honor the pre-reg badges to be transferred over for this convention? Or will they say, hey, look, sorry, you're going to have to pre-reg again, which is basically a slap to the face to a convention community that didn't even get off the ground properly. So it's very interesting to see how this convention will unfold. I will probably buy a badge just so I can have it in my collection. Yeah, I bought a $40 badge, but I never went to this convention. So I'm gonna message them, say, hey, can you ship me this badge? Because I will literally pay $40 just to get a badge. But I will not attend this convention because work. So overall, that's what's happening here in the convention community. A new con coming off from the ashes of a really horrible one. They did kind of make a joke about it on their main page, on one of their pages of a ball pit. So they kind of, they're kind of acknowledging that ball pit, which on a comment someone said this should have called it Ball Pit Con, which is like, oh my god, this would be hilarious. It'll be the running joke for this convention. So overall, I want to see, I would love to see new conventions, do a good job, but this one's kind of shady, but let's see how it happens. So, Emoti-Con, which is totally different from Emoti-Con New York City, impressed me.